today's video is going to be a Q&A for you guys. I just kind of wanted to film something that was super chill and maybe something that would let you guys in a little bit more, randomly, personally, I don't know. I just thought it would be good fun. So I reached out to everyone on the YouTube community page and asked you guys to send me questions, and you guys came through. So I am gonna read them out and answer some of these for you guys. My hair's a mess, my makeup's melting off my face, but it's all good. We're gonna let it go and we're gonna jump into the questions because you guys sent some good ones. I'm gonna read out the channel name and then the question. So the channel name is Leandro Alberto, and his question is, what exotic animal would you like to have? Oh, I don't know. I like the blue bird from the film Rio. Is it like a cockatiel, or I'm gonna have to Google it, aren't I? Oh no, one of those, is it like a feme fox or fema fox, or hold up. How do you get a different page? This isn't my phone, I'm borrowing my boyfriend's phone, so I am trying to figure out how to use an Android. Not a fan. A fennec fox, that's what they're called. I'd like to own a fennec fox. I'll insert a photo of them. They are super freaking cute. They have like giant ears. They look a bit like puppies but with giant ears. It looks like a chinchilla crossed with like a puppy. I'm all in for that. So yeah, that would be the exotic animal I would have. Channel Brady's Vlogs said, what made you start YouTube? I basically started YouTube for something to do. I don't really have many hobbies in general, and my work pattern when I'm at work is shift work, so I have days off when nobody else has days off, and I sit home a lot of the time with my son by myself. When he's napping, I don't have a hobby, so I kind of did it for that, and I also did it as like a creative outlet because, again, I'm not an incredibly creative person. I used to be quite creative in music, not so much anymore. But yeah, basically did it for creativity and an escape hobby type thing. How long did the owl tattoo take to complete? This is from NW Basketball Cards. I assume that they are referring to, let me show you. So I have this tattoo on my arm, which is an owl sitting on a branch, and he's looking at me. I got this done for two reasons. Firstly, when I first got with my boyfriend, when we'd not long been together, I got off the train one night and found that he'd bought me a little stuffed owl toy, and from there on the obsession with owls was real. So that was the first kind of thing, but I got it done not long after a miscarriage. So the tattooist, Ian Fraser, I'll link his Facebook and his Instagram in the description below. He's done most of my tattoos. He said, I'm gonna make the owl so that it's looking at you. And I was like, okay, and he was like, that way there's like a personal connection between the two of you. So I really appreciated like his artistic input in that, and that's made it like a super special tattoo to me. What makes you come on YouTube? How serious are you about your YouTube career? And if you fail in this, how will you take it? This is from Kieran Mishra Vlogs. What makes me come on YouTube? What makes me come on YouTube, like I said, is like a creative outlet for me. How serious am I about a YouTube career? Quite honestly, I don't think I'm ever somebody that's gonna blow up and have this be a career. But it's a nice hobby for me, it's good fun. I don't really focus too much on how many views I get and how many subscribers I have, because for me that's not the important part of YouTube for me. For me, YouTube is the escape. So having something to focus on is the most important part for me. So I think if I fail, I'll be absolutely fine, because up until this point I'm virtually failing as it is. If a movie based on your life was made, what famous actor will you like to play your character? Ooh. What famous actor would I want to play me? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I do actually. I'd want Mila Kunis to play me. I think she's hot. I think she's an alright actor, but I think she's hot, so I'd like to have Mila Kunis because if I can't be hot in real life, I don't mind doing it in the virtual world. What hairstyle do you like to do the most? And this is from the YouTube channel Classic Trends. Generally I curl my hair more often than not. I curl my hair for a couple of reasons. One, I have just had a baby, so hair loss is still a thing. Two, I am pregnant with baby number 2, so hair loss is a thing. And 3, I have a serious iron deficiency, which means hair loss is a thing. So I have bald patches all over my head, so curling my hair gives me the most volume to cover that, and it also gives me the most flexibility with like put it up in a voluminous ponytail, put it up in this, that and the next thing. But usually it's curled. Today it's straightened because if I'm honest, couldn't be arsed curling it. But I don't mind wearing my hair straight from time to time, but usually curly, so I'll insert a photo of that. How many tattoos do you have? And are you getting any more? What will your next one be? How many tattoos do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 tattoos. I have 7. And if I get, well, my next one is going to be an elephant, and well, probably going to be 2 elephants actually, because I can't get a tattoo right now because I'm pregnant, and the next tattoo I want is for my son Nicholas, so I will also have another son by this point, so I want 2 elephants with their initials interpreted in there somehow as well. So yes, I do intend to get more, and that is from the channel Art at Heart. Jesus Christ, that I mean, I'm not naturally blonde, but I'll take it. Yoga or gym, which one do you prefer? This is by Classic Trends again. Gym or yoga? It depends. While I'm pregnant, yoga. If I'm not pregnant, I freaking love going to the gym. I prefer going out for runs, like just going out for a run, but I do love going to the gym. My mental health is always so much better when I've been going to the gym, so yeah. This is from the channel Squatters, and he said, would you let your partner cheat on you for $1 million? I thought about this one the other night, and if I'm honest, I probably would if I got to pick who he cheated with, because then I could pick somebody that I absolutely know he isn't attracted to. Does that make me a bitch? I reckon that just makes me honest, but hey ho. Number 1 thing to do on your bucket list. They haven't left a channel name. Number 1 on your bucket list. Ooh. Probably to visit the Maldives. Yeah, I'll go for that. What's the biggest mistake of your life, and how can others learn from it, and advice for them? This is from the channel Rise Again. The biggest mistake in my life is wasting time on people that don't deserve me. And my advice would be, if somebody ever makes you feel like you're not enough, get rid of them, because it's never going to change. If you're constantly chasing somebody and they're never chasing you, if you're constantly inviting somebody for coffee or for a drink or for a chat and they're just not engaging back, let it go, let them go. They're not worth it. You're worth so much more than that. Where is your dream vacation to? I'd probably say Thailand, the Maldives, or Rio. I'd love to go to Rio. Oh, bless. Her channel name is Talia G, and she's told me how to pronounce it because it's spelled quite funny. This is from the channel, oh, I don't want to say this wrong. I want to say G Lux. And he said, since you're pregnant, what's your opinion on putting classic music to a baby for making him or her smarter, and will you be doing it? I had never heard of this before, probably a rubbish mum for not hearing that before. My mother-in-law used to play classical music when Nicholas went down for a nap and stuff like that, and he's taken his sweet time to learn stuff, so I'm not sure if I believe it works. Maybe if you did it from like as soon as you knew you were pregnant to like when they were growing up, maybe, but so far it hasn't worked for Nicholas, and I probably won't be making like a conscious effort to do it, but I do like the odd piece of classical music, so he will hear some, just it's not going to be like a major thing that I attempt to do. Muster X Media said, if you could set up and film outside, where would you go and what would you use as your natural backdrop? I would go to one of 2 places. I would go to the cottages that we usually visit in Abbeymoor, and I would have the cottages and the forest as my background, or I would go to a place in Aberdeen called Foot D, which is down by the harbour mouth, and it's just absolutely stunning down there. There's like the cutest little cottages with seafront views, and it's got like a little community out the back. It's super cute. I'll insert some photos for you guys. But yeah, that's what I would do. Our Unpredictable Life asked, have you prepared your hospital bag, and what is your must-have item? I haven't prepared my hospital bag this time because I'm currently only 15 weeks pregnant, so I have a long time to go. My must-have item is not actually something like for the baby, more for me, because I was only in for one night last time and it was really unnecessary. I'll leave my labour and delivery story for you guys down below if you're interested in that at all. But my must-have item, honestly, was headphones and portable chargers, because we were in there a lot longer than we needed to be, and baby sleeps a lot in the first like several weeks. So like the first day, he was knackered. He'd had an adventure of a lifetime. So yeah, I would say portable chargers and headphones. May Catlea, I'm really sorry if I pronounce any of these wrong. How do you picture yourself as a YouTuber in 5 years? I'd like to think in 5 years' time I'll have found the perfect niche for my channel. I'd also like to think that maybe the quality had improved. Apart from that, I see it virtually as it is now. I'm really happy with doing YouTube as a hobby and as an outlet, and I don't see it ever changing, so that's all good. Geraldine D asked, have you ever dated 2 people at the same time? No, I have never dated 2 people at the same time. I have spoken to 2 people at the same time. Like when I first got with Spuggy, I was chatting to like 2 other people or whatever, because we were just chatting. I hadn't met him yet. I hadn't met the other 2 yet. But yes, I've chatted to 2 people before. I've never dated 2 people at the same time before. Tyler Markley asked, do you consider YouTube as a job or just a hobby? I consider YouTube as a hobby. The channel Share Goodness asked, would you ever own a tiger as a pet? Lol, if not, what is one exotic animal you'd like to have as a pet? I love animals. Beautiful picture, by the way, can't wait to see the vid. Thank you very much, that's very nice. After hearing what Carol Baskin did to her husband, I think I'm gonna pass on the whole tiger situation. But again, I'd have one of those foxes because, oh my god, they're just so cute. Actually, I would settle for a chinchilla, but I'm not sure that's an exotic animal. Ooh, Meryl Sanchez said, what is your main goal in life and what actions do you make to achieve them? My main goal is to provide for my family, and I would say that I work extremely hard, and I'm constantly looking for ways to better myself as an employee, I suppose. Probably not very good at it, but I'd give it a bash. Okay. Glow Monkey asked, did anything change in your life since this pandemic? And I would say yes. I've had to change how I manage my mental health. I usually rely on seeing family and friends and going out and distracting myself as a technique to stop me feeling anxious or down. Obviously right now I can't do that. So I've had to rely on little projects around the house, looking on the bright side. The biggest thing I would say is I've learned to look for the really small positives in every day, and then that way there's always something positive, because what's the quote? Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day, and I live by that. There's always something that can bring even a little bit of a smile to your face. This coffee, for example, is doing it for me today. A lot of these are about the owl tattoo, and I've answered them, so I'm gonna leave them, but I appreciate you sending in a question. If you had to leave your country and settle in another country, which country would that be? This is from Shillongchu. I would move, well, I currently live in Scotland, and I would move to either England, because I love England. England's a beautiful country. The parts of it that I've been to anyway are beautiful. The other place I would probably go is either America or Ireland. I absolutely love Dublin. It's like a home from home. And America is just so colourful, and everybody's so upbeat and cheerful, and I mean the food, man, the food. But yeah, it would probably be those. The YouTube channel Simple Bean said, If you could have lunch with one person, alive or dead, who would it be? At the moment, I have a huge crush on Jerome Flynn, which is really odd because I wouldn't say he's the best looking chap in the world, but I am pregnant and hormones are going crazy. So I'd probably have lunch with Jerome and call it a date, and he wouldn't know about it, but it's all good. Oh, Sarah Nico asked, where did you get those cute lights from? She was referring to the lights that were in the back of the photo that I posted. I'll insert the photo here for you guys. I got them from Amazon. They were like a tenner. And they're worth it. They're super cute. Let me know if you get them because they're fab. The YouTube channel Chelsea Kane asked, what's your biggest life goal? My biggest life goal is to live it to the fullest and not to have too many regrets, because we all say we don't want to have regrets, but we're all going to have them. I just don't want to have too many. So, yeah. And the last question I have is from the channel NYC82, and he asked, has YouTube changed your life, and how, if it has, have you learned anything about yourself since starting your channel? YouTube has changed my life, not in a major way. I'm not like the big YouTubers and what have you, but it's changed my life in the sense that it's given me a fantastic place as an outlet. It's helped me with my mental health, it's helped me to find a creative side. Sometimes it's even helped me just to get out of bed in the morning knowing that I have to do something. I have a schedule, so I stick to it. But yeah, and have you learned anything about yourself since starting your channel? I've learned that I have the ability not to give a shit what other people think. I really struggle with this. I care too much about what other people think of the way I look, the way I sound, the way I dress, what I do, blah blah blah. I always try to make people like me. And doing YouTube has made me realise I have the ability to not give a shit, because I upload videos that nobody is interested in. I promote them like it's a millionaire company. And I enjoy it, and I don't care. So yeah, YouTube has changed my life, just not in a monetary way, I suppose. But yeah. So thank you very much to everyone who sent in a question for my Q&A. I hope I answered most of them. I think I skipped a few of them that were like duplicates. But apart from that, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I had good fun answering some of these. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to press the subscribe button down below, and also give my video a share if you think there's somebody else you know that will maybe like it. And if you have any questions or any video suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!